And it is starting, and John's here.
This is stupid.
Yeah, it's going.
Why are we even doing this?
Because I want to.
Yeah, okay.
What if I don't want to?
Too bad. I said this last thing to Peter.
Last thing? I'm pretty sure you
Yesterday.
Not last thing. How stupid are you?
John.
I do what I want to do.
Yes, we already know this. It's definitely gonna fall off.
Well, then you'll have to hold it.
I'm not holding
You're in the front seat.
You're in the front seat.
it. Doesn't mean I have to hold it.
It kind of does.
No, it doesn't.
It kind of does.
One of you has to hold it. I don't care who holds it.
You're in the
Can we
front
just want to listen to music?
No. I want to do this.
I don't want to do a podcast.
Too bad.
Podcasts are great. We could become famous.
Yeah, see? John's got the right idea.
Okay, but if you become famous for a podcast, you're
That's-
not really famous.
Famous
Sure you
is
are.
Famous.
Markiplier's famous.
He didn't get famous for a podcast, though.
Same situation. PewDiePie's famous.
There's a difference between playing video games and a podcast.
It's literally the same thing in this case, because it's literally just us talking. Like, most video game... really popular video game YouTubers are popular for their, like, stupid personality stuff that they do on the thing.
True,
I can do some
but
personalities.
Yeah,
people
you
are
do all the time.
attracted because of the game and stay because of the personality. There's no attraction here. There's just your ugly.
Cult of personality. Shut up. Whatever. It doesn't matter. This is what we're doing because I want to do it.
No.
But yes.
I'm not. I refuse to talk.
Well, I guess you can just not talk. We can just say whatever we want about you, and you'll just...
It'll just be fine.
Stupid. No, you can't turn on the music. That'll get copyright strike.
That will.
Yeah. So we can just say, here, John. This is Peter's avoiding the conversation in protest or something. We'll just say a bunch of stupid stuff about Peter. Peter's really stupid.
You're short. I'm
No, I'm not short.
I'm taller than you, I think.
We're the same size.
You're the same.
No, I'm pretty sure Mom.
If you hit someone who's driving the car, that's how you get car crashed. So don't do that.
You hit
I
me.
can still hit you.
You're not driving the car.
Car. You're just in the front seat.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anything interesting happened today? Not really. There was a bunch of people out in my science class.
Like, not in your science class?
Like, it was weird. Like, because there was like a
What is this girl doing?
There was like a civic field trip.
There was
that
a
I
civics field trip.
that I didn't get onto, so some people were missing from that, and then people were just sick. So we didn't have
There's
a lot of
a-
people.
During 8th grade, you can go to a court case.
Yeah, I
You
like.
can go to the courtroom for a day for 8th grade
I
civics.
submitted
kinda
a
cool.
thing for it, and I didn't.
I didn't
get
know
it,
that.
so,
I didn't never...
What?
Yeah, you weren't here in 8th grade.
Hey,
That car says "Fong it."
Well, the people in there are Asian, so something racist
Asians
joke.
are weird.
Something.
I don't care if you say I'm racist. Asians weird.
John,
Yeah,
you can't.
They can go first.
I can do
Actually,
what I want to
They can
do.
go first.
Who's gonna get mad at me? We have like no one who's gonna actually listen to this.
Yeah,
Unless
you're
they're-
probably right. Nobody's probably going to listen to this, but still.
Plus, I don't have my identity.
Well, at this point, nobody has listened to it because it's not up yet, because it's not anywhere, because I haven't
You're bad.
posted the first one to YouTube, because...
Bad.
No,
You're bad.
I didn't.
You're bad.
I didn't decide what I was going to do, and then when I decided, I was busy doing math homework for a quiz.
Why do you want to do this podcast, Michael?
Because I want to.
Why
'Cause
do
I
you
think
not
it's
wanna
fun.
do?
Well, it's
Flip the
because of this.
question
So, I used to do my daily reviews
Yes.
every
I'm
morning
aware of
before
your-
school,
And you didn't.
and
have
I wrote
time.
them on the bus.
Yeah.
But then I stopped doing them, well, because it went into summer and I didn't have the time to write them on the bus, and because
You don't go on the bus.
I don't go on the bus anymore because I drive myself. So it was kind of left and like, oh, well, you're not doing that anymore. But I still want to do something like that, or like, you know, just me doing whatever I want. So I decided to do this. if you want, we can make it a review thing where we like decide to just talk about.
That would
some
be
random
better.
thing.
We should have topics.
I like it
We
like
can have
this.
topics.
I like to talk about whatever I want.
Go, John.
Like now I can tell the world my amazing theory about how about
We're not
the
gonna-
sleep spirit.
No,
No.
we're not
Yes.
doing that.
No,
Yes.
sleep spirits.
No,
Yes,
we're not
sleep
talking
spirits.
about that.
No.
Do you want content or not?
I'd
No.
rather good content.
This is good content.
No, it's
not.
horrible content.
It's not even content.
It is content.
Theoretically, everything is content.
Shut up, Peter.
Theoretical laws also.
No,
that was stupid.
that was
amazing.
some argument, and there's Michael's being
See, there's two versions of theoretical laws.
No!
Bills.
no.
Laws that you can theoretically get arrested for.
That's every law.
Yeah,
We're not
basically
Doing theoretical
allows me
laws.
to have the
Okay,
best
let's-
moral code ever.
Let's talk about Thor because we all watched that because
Oh,
we
yeah.
got the Phase 1 for Christmas. And
Even though we have Disney Plus, so theoretically we can watch all of them.
well, yeah, but Disney Plus
Besides
doesn't last
extras.
forever. Discs last forever. Which
True.
is why I like physical copies of games.
Also has extras. I don't think Disney Plus had that.
Yeah, the extras were cool.
Yeah, but you can look up the extras. Like you can get all this stuff on, like you can look up extras on YouTube and stuff. But
Starring Thor, the original Thor.
the first one is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's decent.
It's good. It's a good
Like
story.
the CGI is actually really good considering that it's 2011 and they don't actually have that much money.
Yeah. Like,
Right?
if you look at the extras, they have the un-CG'd stuff, and there's a definite difference, and you can tell.
Well, yeah, there's always a difference between the like.
But
you know,
like, there was some of the stuff that in the extras that ended up being CGI, like the Bifrost Bridge. I thought,
yeah.
that could just be lights. They could have done just like lights or really fancy
well, I think it's
stone
more
or something.
comparing.
like that,
Right, this came
crystal.
out like pretty much the same time as Avatar, the big James Cameron one, not the Last Airbender.
Yeah.
And it's the same level of CGI, but
With
Avatar
significantly less money.
significantly less money.
Which
right?
means it got cheaper.
Thor is a better story than Avatar.
After it's weird.
Same amount of
We're
well,
liberal.
same quality of CGI. There's
Yeah.
less of it, I would say, in Thor.
Yeah.
Right? I would say there's less CGI. For Avatar, pretty much every scene is CGI, I would say. Right?
Yeah, I mean,
Because he spends more than half the movie
Jasmine's
as.
pointing at you.
Oh, did she point at me?
Yeah.
Oh. There's more than half the movie in
A weird forest.
as the main character being like the CGI thing.
I didn't think that was all CGI.
Well, the Avatar blue
He's 10
person
feet
body
tall
is
and it's
CGI.
blue. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How are they supposed to?
I mean, it's good CGI, which is why like it's hard to tell. But
Which
it's
is
yeah, it's CGI. All the blue people are
CG.
CG mapped onto actual people, onto the actors.
It's Parker.
Oh, is it
Yeah, it was Parker.
Parker?
Huh.
He's probably going to
Time Out Tuesday.
Time Out Tuesday. We can't go to that though because I have to go meet with the weird Marine recruiter guy.
Oh.
Hey, imagine having to go to a weird marine recruiter guy. Couldn't be me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you're.
Because
An
marines
eighth
are
grade.
weird.
Yeah, they are, but they called me and was
they're
like,
definitely
"Hey,
going
It was
to
me, I
Time
would've
Out
been
we
Tuesday.
want to recruit you."
I would have
was
just like
"I
said
don't
no,
want
and
to
then
be
gone on explaining
But-
about all my ideas, and then they would have thought I was crazy, and then they would never call me back.
There are easier ways to get people to not call you back. Or they might have called you back because you seem like the perfect type for the Marine.
Yeah. Jeff is joining the Marines,
Yeah,
John.
yeah. Jeff has already joined the Marines.
Jeff is
I
more
think.
stupid.
Yeah, he's 18.
He doesn't have the amazing ideas.
And he's
that I
homeschooled, so like,
Yeah.
do. You go at any time.
once you're 18. Now, if you're 18 and you're like, I want to drop out of high school to join the Marines, I don't think they'll let you do that. They'll be like, no, don't, buddy.
I don't know.
Yeah, they'll be like, stay in school for like the next 6 months. It'll be fine.
Yeah, pretty much.
end up shooting up the school.
No!
Or
This will be
What? That's
public
the-
access, John.
Yeah.
No one knows that it's me.
What? How are they not gonna know that it's you?
Because they won't.
What makes you think Michael won't put our names in the description?
Yeah.
Why would you?
I don't know.
Well, I'm not gonna like specifically put the names in the description, but they're gonna be posted onto our YouTube channel, and along with everything else on our YouTube channel, you would be able to find out who we were.
I don't know. It's an easier way for me to let my ideas into the world.
Your ideas are all bad.
My ideas
Why?
are great.
No.
Your ideas are bad.
They're great.
No.
Okay, back
Anyway.
to Thor.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna
Thor is very good.
completely destroy
Yeah,
it.
it's good.
Right.
I mean, like, Avatar's impressive in the way that it uses so much CGI and isn't horrible.
Just as impressive.
But Thor is good in the way where it uses CGI.
Actually,
But
the
it isn't
story
horrible.
in this Avatar thing, that's just, we have all CGI. It's weird.
Well,
we have
yeah,
all story.
Avatar is all CGI.
Thor is a good amount of CGI based
Like
on their
it-
budget. Right? Like, part of the deal with Avatar is it's only considered a good movie because it has such impressive CGI. Unless you're
And
like
it's-
an eco-nut, you don't really think that the story is anything special. Right?
Yeah, it's almost all CGI. It's really well implemented.
Yeah, the CGI is
And-
done really well.
Yeah. But Thor, they kind of just...
They were just like, alright,
Like,
well, we
there's-
need to CGI this if we want it to be in the story. Right? All
Yeah.
of Asgard, in order to be in the story, has to be CGI.
Yeah.
Right?
Along with the weird metal fire shooting monster.
Oh, yeah, that guy. The Destroyer, he's called.
The Destroyer. Is that from any Norse myth?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's just a thing from the comics. I just like the Stark line. Is that one of Stark's? I don't know. He never tells me anything.
Yeah, that
Because
is a good
they
line.
probably used some of the CG stuff from Iron Man to model that maybe. I mean, we don't know.
that could be like a clever reference or something like that.
Well, it is a reference, even if you don't. Even if that's anyway.
Yeah, but the story
It's like-
is okay. I'm just annoyed that they don't do anything with Natalie Portman's character
Yeah.
in the next movies. So it
In the first movie, she's actually really good, though. Like, out of all the... out of all of the, superhero girlfriends, right?
she was the best.
She's the best.
And you know that- and this
she's
is-
the second best. Peggy Carter's the best.
Okay. But that's only because they added in the...
No. Even in Captain America, I think Peggy Carter's the best.
She's decent. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the only problem with Peggy Carter is that she's only in the first movie, right?
Yeah. And technically Endgame.
Shut up. That doesn't count.
She's in the last scene. Or one of the last
that-
scenes.
Do you really see her?
That doesn't count. And then because in the second and third Captain America movies, they have the weird, like, her granddaughter, which you don't find out that it's not explicitly mentioned that it's her granddaughter, but I think it is,
Yeah, it is.
which is weird if you think about it.
Yeah. It's really weird. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
Captain
But
America.
it's-
Got his powers from drugs. What do you expect?
What? That has nothing to do with the storytelling aspect.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, back to Thor.
No.
The story is decent. Loki is interesting.
Yeah, it's actually kind of, he's probably the worst, like, out of all the times that he's the villain, he's the worst villain in Thor.
Yeah.
But that's his introduction, and it's his, like, character arc, right? That
Yeah,
starts off as, he starts off as not being even a villain, right?
Yeah,
He's just sort of a guy.
Well, he's a guy and he kind of just wants to have some fun. He is the god of trickery.
Yeah. He's kind of like a morally ambiguous character. He's not inherently evil at the beginning of the story until he's jealous of Thor, and he's got this whole, like,
I'm gonna ruin his coronation.
thing, but he doesn't. Oh yeah, the deleted scene from that, the like animatic that they show, that would have been way cooler, but also unnecessary to the story, right? They didn't need to show a whole spectacle of.
It would have made more sense why he.
It would have made more
after
sense,
them,
right?
but
Yeah.
You don't really need.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's sort of the thing that's like, all right, well, maybe you're gonna get rid of something,
Yeah, change
Cut down
it to
the CGI
something
budget.
that's different.
right? Because they changed that whole CGI, would have been a CGI sequence into.
Almost
Not.
entirely CGI. I think that was another thing why they cut it, because it would have
Budget.
been more CGI.
They didn't want to spend more money.
Yeah.
But
What if they actually did?
and then he's sort of like trying to. It's like this weird thing where he's basically envious of Thor and he can't figure out how to. It's sort of the only time where Loki doesn't have a clear plan from the beginning, right? Like he has a goal. Is the one time out of all the movies where he doesn't start the thing with a plan. He doesn't start out being like, all right, I'm gonna do this,
Which is gonna cause this,
which is gonna cause this to kill Thor. He kind of just goes along and reacts to what Thor does. And
yeah, so
eventually
he
tries to get him, which
he
makes
does a
him
thing
sort
and he
of
does.
a good single shot villain for that. But then they bring him back, and his goal is the same. He's trying to sort of take over Asgard from Thor and make Thor look like an idiot. But he has more. He has a plan. He starts off the beginning with like, all right, I've done this. I'm gonna take over Earth, and then use it to attack Thor. Or I'm going to. I forget what his goal is.
In Avengers, his goal is, I'm going to.
And it makes like this beginning makes him into a way better villain. Because the best villains are the ones who have a plan from the beginning, and like Killmonger, Nicol Bolas before they ruined his character. Who's the other guy? Zemo. Zemo's a good villain. In the movies.
Wait,
in the comics, he's weird.
The one guy from the
Civil
first
War.
event.
No, Civil War.
Oh, Zemo, Baron Zemo. Yeah,
He's not a Baron in the movies.
he's called Baron.
No, he's not.
Shut up, Joe.
Yeah, like they all have a plan from the beginning. And all the villains are like that, which is what makes even their one-shot villains pretty good.
And the ones, yeah.
Um,
And the ones that aren't good.
Vulture. Although that's kind of because what's his name is just great. And he doesn't die at the end.
Yeah, so.
Right, because they have a problem with sort of making sort of random decent villains that are kind of okay but need more, and then they kill them off, and then they never, like, that's most of the villains, right?
Yeah, they don't have any. The only recurring villain was Loki.
Yeah. I mean, technically, what's his name? The Captain America guy, the evil scientist, is a recurring villain because he's in the first and
He wasn't a villain in the first one.
He was a villain. He wasn't the main villain, so he wasn't really the villain. He was one of the bad guys.
He was essentially. He was what's
A side villain?
what's the movie where the one guy plays both the hero and the villain?
That's several movies.
British
The
movie where the
British movie. Are you talking about Spaceballs?
No, the other one. Austin Powers.
Oh, Austin Powers. Yeah,
The
that's
evil-
a
the evil-
similar style movie.
The
to
evil
Spaceballs.
the evil villain's henchman, number 2.
Like Doctor.
Oh, yeah.
Number 2 is like,
Except for that.
Whatever.
That's a different type of thing.
Yeah.
am I wrong?
No,
Haha. So that's why
But
I'm
you
right.
are
but
wrong.
it's not the exact situation.
Okay, it's not the exact same, but It's similar.
It's sort of a well, yeah, but like he's the henchman in that movie, right? That's kind of what they're making fun of.
We still don't have. We still haven't watched the 3 other movies
What 3 other movies?
of the Austin Powers.
Yeah, because Mom won't let us.
Yeah.
Because they're dirty.
The first one was dirty.
So that was 20 minutes. That actually took us long. Now we can track the time it takes us to get home from school.
What's the point of that?
I don't know. It's cool.
No, stop.
Can we just
All
listen
right.
to music?